Spring is not only a long-awaited opportunity to shed the kilos of heavy winter layers, but also a quiet responsibility to take care of the pieces that have served us so well. My name is Anastasia, and today we're going to give these Santoni boots a proper refresh before packing them back into their box until the next cold season. These boots I wore mostly during late autumn and the colder days of early spring, typically with thick wool socks. I recently published a detailed review of these Santoni boots along with another pair of Santoni sneakers, so if you're interested in a deeper, more in-depth breakdown, feel free to check that out. Here we will focus on their current condition after wear. So what do we have here? As you can see, nothing catastrophic, mostly surface dirt on the soles, a layer of sand and similar fine residue. I kept the leather itself relatively clean, as I would wear them occasionally in slushy winter conditions, and where I live, aggressive de-icing agents are used, the kind that can destroy your shoes almost instantly. That's why I made sure to wipe them down after almost every outing, so what we are seeing here mainly dust and surface buildup. Despite that, the leather still deserves a deep nourishing treatment before going into its long 6 months rest until the next season. And apart from cleaning, I also want to test the glossage, or what is more commonly known as a mirror shine, on this pair, so it will be interesting to see the before and after in the context of the subsequent care process, the glossage itself. For the cleaning and deep conditioning stage, we will only need one product, Crème Universelle from Saphir, and surprisingly that's all it takes in some cases. However, glossage requires a far more targeted and specialized approach. For the glossage I will use in Saphir Médaille Dual Mirror Gloss, a true classic that has stood the test of time. And that's it, let's get to it. We'll need tools such as Saphir Crème Universelle, a soft brush, preferably horsehair, nylon fiber or microfiber cloth, Saphir Mirror Gloss for mirror shine, water and a sponge. We'll begin with gentle surface cleaning to remove dust, sand and other surface debris. Using a soft but durable brush, horsehair is ideal. Lightly brush off anything that doesn't belong on the leather surface. Also, make sure to thoroughly go over the sole. Once the dry surface cleaning is done, we move on to targeted wet cleaning of the sole. Using a damp sponge, gently rub off any dirt you encounter. Under no circumstances should you use this sponge on the leather. Work only with the rubber sole. After treating the sole, it's time to work on the leather itself. Gentle cleaning with the multifunctional Saphir Crème Universelle. For easy application, you'll need a lint-free cloth. I had some high-quality wool scrubs, I think from Loro Piana, left over after hemming trousers. An ideal choice, as this wool doesn't shed or leave lint. Apply the cream to your lint-free cloth or directly onto leather surface, then gently massage, wipe the surface. Remember, we never wash leather with water unless you want to ruin the item. For surface level dirt, this Saphir product is a must-have. Not only do we remove dirt, but thanks to its formula and such ingredients as beeswax, jojoba oil and lanolin, we also nourish the leather, investing in its longevity. We treat all leather parts of the shoe's exterior this way. Allow the shoes to rest for 5 to 10 minutes, then move on to improvised mirror shine. Apply the mirror gloss to a smooth gloss. In my case, I used nylon socks that didn't fit me but turned out perfect for glossage. Using warming, sweeping motions, sliding gently across the surface. Warm up the product on the leather. The goal is not to rub the product in, but to warm both the leather and the product with quick, swift movements. We want to polish, not saturate, the leather with this product. The technique of mirror shine isn't just about polishing with the product, it's about alternating with water. That means one layer with the gloss, the next with cold water, alternating for 5 to 15 layers, depending on your patience and endurance. Before each layer, let the leather rest for 30 to 60 seconds. Here I'm showing a super primitive, no-frills approach to this art of polishing. If you're interested, I'd be happy to go into all the nuances and tricks of this process later on the channel and demonstrate it in its full glory. But for now, let's make do with what I filmed today. Here's an intermediate result. Personally, I'm very pleased. Look at the beautiful shine the leather has developed. It's surprising how simple, unpretentious rhythms, when applied to leather, can so strongly affect the final impressions and perception of you, and the details of your style, in the eyes of others and in your own. After finishing the first shoe, we promptly move on to the second. Same process all over again: dry brushing, wet cleaning of the sole, treating the leather with cream, and the final stage, mirror shine. Let's compare the difference between the boot with a mirror shine and the one after just cleaning. On the left, a rich chestnut color with a clearly defined shine and architectural definition of the lines. On the right, a characterless madness. Judge for yourself which option you like better. I did the mirror shine because the left option absolutely delights me. What a powerful impression of well-groomed elegance and neatness properly cleaned and polished shoes create. Simply clean shoes are good, but properly prepared ones for going out are a statement about you, your relationship with the world, and with yourself, expressed through the material world. This is the result we have achieved today. I want to point out, this mirror shine result isn't the maximum potential of this leather. With a bit more effort, we could have gotten another 10 to 15% more reflectivity in the shine. But that's a topic for another video. If you give your shoes or any other item the same level of care and attention that they faithfully offer you over years of use, they will last for decades and can eventually be passed down as a true treasure. On my channel, a slowly growing collection is taking shape, dedicated to the care of all kinds of materials, from leather, whether suede or smooth, to delicate fabrics such as cashmere. So feel free to explore it if you're looking to restore or clean something. True value isn't just in acquiring something beautiful, it's in the journey you take together. And for that journey, an object deserves your care. Through consistent attention, what you want develops character, depth, and longevity over time. Without it, it remains just objects. With care, they evolve with you. I hope this video offered you a different way of looking at care, not as a routine, but as a process that reveals true value over time. Until then, my name is Anastasia. Thank you for watching and spending this time with me. See you in the next video.